your leadership skills in all relations, especially with daughters. I teach women like you how to do this during our Women's Heart-Minded Mastermind live virtual event. On the other hand, something can be said to a man, maybe a word or words that can have a horrible meaning or feeling, and there won't be any negative emotions attached to what the man is hearing. Most of the time, men have a different meaning to the words spoken to them, making it easy for them to automatically compartmentalize while focusing on a logical meaning or reaction. Therefore, it's so much easier for men to be emotionally detached during the process of finding a solution to a problem, which can prove to be very valuable, especially during intensely challenging situations that need a fast solution. This reminds me of a recent experience. I live in a part of the country where we're experiencing a lot of snow this year. Many roads don't have county snowplow service, creating thick layers of ice on the road. Road conditions had improved enough that I felt confident delivering food to someone who had recently had surgery while house sitting for her boss. She texted me directions, but little did I know until it was too late for me to turn around while driving down a narrow, winding road to the house that the driveway hadn't been plowed or shoveled all season. I had no choice but to drive to the bottom, hoping the paved driveway in front of the house had at least been shoveled sometime soon and wasn't thick ice, so it would be possible for me to get a running start up the hill with my car after I delivered the food to her. She was the only person there and recently had surgery, so she couldn't assist me in any way. The inches of snow with some slush began turning more and more solid ice as the temperature began dropping. I would get within a foot of the top of the road. My tires would spin on the ice and I couldn't go any farther because I had to slow down a bit on that last curve on my way up to the top of the hill. I tried everything I could for over 2 hours, becoming more and more emotionally frustrated and exasperated, especially since it was dark and freezing cold outside. Even though it was after 8 p.m. on a Friday night, I called my adult son, Jeff, to see if he was available to help me, especially because Jeff has a big pickup truck he drives off-road when he goes camping. When Jeff arrived, I anxiously began telling him what happened and everything I tried to do to get my car out of the hole. Jeff looked at me and stated, "Mom, step over there and don't say a word to me. I need to focus on a solution." A little while later, after Jeff had tried a few things, I thought I could share some input, but he respectfully said, "Mom, don't speak to me." I stayed quiet. Jeff came to me, shared a solution a little bit later, and what he wanted me to do to assist him. My fearful emotional reaction, or venting, would not have been productive, especially at a time of a much needed fast solution. Jeff had a plan E and a plan B, a plan A and a plan B. I allowed Jeff to lead, did what he instructed me to do to assist him, and he pulled my car out of the hole. There are strengths and weaknesses about female and male characteristics. Even though I've shared a story that shows you the value of how a male processes information, it's also very important for you to see how a woman's emotions are very powerful, many times proving to be much more empowering because of how valuable emotionally connecting with others, personally and professionally, creates amazing